Good morning. Hello. Grab a cup, join me, and wish Miss Linda happy birthday this week. Yes, yes. She's younger than me, by the way. All right. Well, that is something new that I didn't know. See, you learn something new every day. Oh yes, and Ravini's little girl also. There's a happy birthday going out to her, and I know you guys have seen her on video because she's been in the background every time Ravini comes up on stage with me. Yeah. All right. You can go ahead and start guessing what kind of coffee flavor it is and creamer. You have to have both correct on Linda today. It's all about Linda today. Um, on Deb's screen, she watches to see. Um, but in 2 weeks, it will be Linda because uh, Deb's going on vacation. Yeah, we had a birthday in our family this weekend also. Yesterday was my son-in-law's birthday and he turned 30, and so we went out and celebrated his birthday Friday night. And that was a wonderful meal. We went to Copper Top here in town cuz that's his favorite place. But so yeah, lots of birthdays. Oh, wow. Deb, did you see that? That was quick. As soon as Deb announces it, I'll tell you. I might have a lag. Yes. Uh, Deb must have missed it. I didn't miss it. I saw it. Oh, there you go. Charlene, you got it. It's blueberry crumble, or blueberry, mountain blueberry, it is, and hazelnut. And the reason why I picked the mountain blueberry is because um, the blueberries down the street from us and up the street from us are all ripe this week, and they're all saying they're really, really a good year for them. And their trees, their bushes are so overwhelmed that they're laying over and come get them, and so that's why I picked it. I haven't gone over to get any. Usually my girls or somebody goes over, or Miss Margie, who owns it, ends up sending them to my mom, and then my mom shares them with me. So I usually don't have to go pick them myself. But yes, it's very good. And that is compliments of Linda. Linda sent me the blueberry, mountain blueberry, or one of them. All right. Well, if everybody is working on their Christmas in July project, we will get on to see how far I got. Um, I haven't gotten far enough that this cake is falling in on itself yet, but it does have a big hole, or not a big hole, but a good size opening there. It's the green and red winter yarn from Big Twist. and it's called Trimming the Tree. I should remember that by now, right? Trimming the Tree. And I'm making a scarf with it. And it's slow going, but sit there. But I have definitely entered the green enough for you to see it. There we go. So there's the red. And like I said, I can't hold it flat right now, but I can do that. There's the green started. Oh. Yeah, it's gonna be long. A long scarf for sure. I don't know if I'll finish it for this Christmas. I know I won't finish it in July. But that's usual. But it's just fun to do, and it's something that I can pick up when I don't need to read the patterns or something like that, right? I've shown it on Vlog-A-Day for July, the last, I think, twice now, and so you can see it close up. And that's just something I wanted to do with that skein because there's only one. However, they do have Mary Maxim has winter, so we can get winter. And coffee time, right? I am going to tell the story about Michael's yesterday. So we had a few minutes. I wanted to see if they had any of those rolling carts on sale. So what I wanted a rolling cart for was specifically for tools. I have tools everywhere. Some are on my desk, some are out by the chair in the living room, some are by the kitchen little nook. I have a little, anyway, they're just, when I want a hook, I can't find it. So I said, you know what? Put them on a rolly cart. Put all the tools that you want to use and find easy on this cart. So that way, if I want to, I can bring it out in the living room or I can leave it in here, right? So I thought the ones that, Pam, I think it's Pam. She does a Wednesday cart, whatever, show your cart. Those, a lot of people have those. They have projects on them. And sometimes they have more than one project on them. But I didn't have one. So I figured as long as I don't put whips on it, it should be used for tools. So I went and looked at them. And I was like, I'm not impressed with the open. I was going to get the open one. But then I saw the other one. There's 5 drawers and they are drawers. But it's a rolly cart. And they're 5 inches deep. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get that one. So I got that one. Did I get the rainbow? No. I got the clear so I could see through. And I think I'm going to put like knitting in one, stitch markers in another, that kind of thing. Do I have that many stitch markers? No, but wow. Yeah. So anyway, I got one. You know what? They were on sale. And those were a little bit more, but they were all on sale. Even the ones with open sides, those were on sale too. So everything was on sale, except for the yarn. That wasn't on sale. But anyway, I do want to tell you that I walked down through in the middle aisle. There was nothing but one rack, and that one rack had the new Posh on it. So our store had the Posh, which is the rebranded name of the Joann's Posh. I have never seen it before. I've never even touched it before. So I can't tell you whether it's exactly the same, but it could be. because I don't normally make things like that. All right. So that's what I got. I got that cart. And then Doug got two of those pencil boxes. We use them for things at the shop. He uses them for his racing RC racing car stuff. And they were $1. So all right. Well, that I'm not I'm behind times then if you guys all have them. I have my buttons on a bookshelf over there, but I can't hardly get to it. Once in a while, I need to, and so there's quite a few of those. And then I have the stitch markers in a box. That not the stitch markers itself, but the supplies to use. I have them in a box shoved under the TV set because when I bring them out, I want Doug to help me, so I keep them out there. It's a box with all the little boxes in with all the pieces that you need to make stitch markers with. So yeah, it's actually just a box. Telling my secrets today. So one of the things I did notice down the middle aisle was that they had a couple of everything was stacked in there. No empty shelves this time. They had an end cap of thread, and they had a whole bunch of notions to sew. I didn't see any material, but I don't know where they're going to put it. But they did have thread and every color of the rainbow, but they only had, as far as I could see, only one brand. But hey, they have it. Let's see. And then they had the aisle of scissors and stuff. They always had that. But the yarn was full. And I noticed the impeccable aisle, and I call it that because it's mostly impeccable up to a certain point, and then it's more loops and threads type brand on the one side. So I noticed they had a few colors, a few new colors, and I was feeling the impeccable, saying to myself, well, usually the impeccable is all feels the same, but there was a few plumper skeins, and they were very, very soft. And we know impeccable is kind of like a mainstay style, and it's not always soft till you wash it. So I was shocked that it was soft. And I also noticed that they had a couple racks of the loops and threads. Let me read it here. Snuggly Wuggly. And again, I was very shocked at how soft it was, because I know it's soft, but this teal had to come home with me, even at regular price. I was like, this is the softest I've ever felt. Yeah. So I did get a couple of these because I just didn't want to miss out on the color, because they had a couple new colors, and I even looked at an old color and this color, and they didn't feel the same. So the Snuggly Wuggly was the original. I bought this before, but it was in a much bigger skein. But this is 446, right? It's still a huge skein. And this is just acrylic, so it doesn't have the mix in it. Yeah, Lori, they did. They did. So I just got two of these, but I just thought I had to have that color. Just stocking up on the baby yarn, that's all. So I'm not going to do a random draw on Christmas in July, because I figure you guys are just starting out, and whoever is entered in the end of the month, that's what the draw will be. So we started last week with another big twist, and we're going to add this in to the Christmas in July drawing. So this, if you didn't stay last week, you will have not remember this drawing. But anyway, this is a very beautiful rainbow in black. And Deb, go ahead and mark the chat for the first draw of the day. We'll do brackets or baskets. And we didn't do Charlene, did we? So you guys, I got on a tangent. Forgot about Charlene. Don't let me do that. That's awful. Charlene, what would you like, dear? A basket. Okay. All right. So Charlene gets the first one. So this is going to go into our Christmas in July drawing. Now, this is got wool in it. It is 80% acrylic, 20% wool. The Supernova, 475 yards. And they're calling this colorway a lot number. No, Nebula. And 95 degrees. Yeah, not only 95, but the humidity. Oh my gosh, it's awful today. Yesterday and today. Just the humidity came back, right? Charlene is going to pick for the coffee. She got it, blueberry. And there is bag number 1, bag number 2, then the one in the middle, and bag number 3 is over here. And then we have a couple of magazines, you know that. And I did start a new a yarnable bag in the middle there. Uh-huh. The middle one. Oh, this one. Okay. All right. All right. So while you're entering, Deb's going to mark the chat, and you're going to do that first drawing. Bracket or baskets? Well, that's good. You must have got rid of the humidity then, huh? There we go. You can enter now. Deb posted the first mark. All right, so we have the Sweet Delight. This is out of the basket for Miss Charlene. This is Sweet Delight, and this one is a marl. It's a very light blue. It is a bare blue, it says. It's 226 yards, and it is acrylic and polyamide blend. This is not as plump as I'm used to. It's a different one. I think maybe after you get using it, maybe. I don't know. It's just different. It's not what I'm used to as far as the Sweet Delight. And all it says is Sweet Delight Twist. So the twist must be a little different. So anyway, would you like a stitch marker to go with that? I couldn't believe that I don't have any more Christmas made up. So I'm going to have to make up a Christmas one for Christmas in July. Unbelievable. Do you know which one you like this time, Charlene? I still have some gummy bears, moo cows, butterflies, 2 daisies left, pineapple. Got 3 pineapples. Flamingo. I have Texas, state of Texas, the cowboy hat, the horse, and the cowboy boot. I have those covers. These are we're going to change what we're calling these. These are stitch markers. However, they can go over the needles and keep your needles together and keep your stitches on. So there's a whole bunch of colors of these. And let's see. Yeah, see, I do have Halloween. One angel left. And I do have, oh, a pineapple. Oh, yeah. Okay. We'll do that. It's hospitality, don't you know? I'll put the one on that matches the yarn. Right? Well, it kind of does. I don't know. Kind of does. All right. If you're a winner here on the show, you can, you need to be United States address, of course. There we go. And you need to send me a message when you win. It's just what I ask so that I don't send it to the wrong address or something. Or maybe you're on vacation and you want me to wait a week, or who knows what the reason is. Or I don't recognize your name because it's different on YouTube than it is on Facebook, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, if you'd like to help out with shipping at any time, you can be a member here. It's a real quick, click the $2.99 it is a month. That is cool if you do that. I love it. Thank you very much to those that do that. Or you could just send me a super chat or a coffee, whatever, and that all goes to shipping. All right, so on to, do we have a winner yet? The pineapple? Is it succulent? I don't know. So I have missed one day of July so far, the 11th, Friday. I missed it. I was too busy Thursday to get a video up, and so I did miss one. I don't think it's a big deal. I really don't. But I thought that what I did get up is pretty cool, right? And you never know. I might not do them every day, but I might continue on to do maybe 2 or 3 a week, right? We have a winner. We do have a winner. Mima is a winner. I need to know what name I put on and what number bracket you would like. Congratulations. What bracket numbers are available? Okay, well, I'll go over there and read them all and tell you who's on the board and all that stuff. You can get on this board by winning a spot like you just did. And if you get knocked off, you can try and get back on. There's 32 spots on this one. And so far, we have Deb Murray, Charlene Taylor, Chair Chapin, Ravini, Linda Hendren, Cindy Cantola, Rhonda, and Joanne are all live participants. Numbers available are 2, 3, 5 through 9, 12, 14 and 15, 18 through 26, and 29 through 32. So there's lots of numbers available. Lots. And if you pick $24, okay, so we're putting Dawn P up on the name, okay, on number 24. Congratulations, thank you. There we go. These bracket games have been around for what, 3 years now? 2, 3? I don't know. I lost track. But I do know that this year is 2025, right? So something tells me that I've been around longer than I thought, because if you do the math, I think I started 2018 or 19. Which is it, Deb? 18 or 19? In November. So it's over 6, right? 6 years and counting, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, that is always a game where I add to it. I remember the first year I did Christmas in July. That was the whole reason for starting the channel, right? And every day of Vlogmas, I've added an item into a bag. And so there were, Deb, how many items do you think you ended up with? Deb was the winner that year, and she won the bag from the Vlogmas. I kept adding things. There was yarn in there. There was stitch markers. I don't even know all that was in there, right, Deb? Whole bunches of stuff. But yeah, I probably should do that again, only maybe not every day. There were 20 or more items in there, okay? That's how Deb and I met. And from that day forward, she became my moderator on Facebook, and so it's been that long for us too. Oh yeah, I gave jewelry away. Yep. In fact, I still have a few pieces. I might need to bring them over and set some into the new the rolly cart. A lot of you have been with me that long, because I think we did the following our first swap. We did a swap that same year, I believe, that first year. Yep. So if you are not a follower on Facebook, I just saw somebody just clicked join. I will approve that in just a few minutes and you can go in and read on the feature tabs. So the feature tabs have all the challenges on, and every month, and we always have yearly challenges and monthly challenges that go for the whole year. And then we have our live challenge. So you can read through those challenges and enter in your entries, your pictures of your finished washcloths, hats for the month, that kind of thing. Been doing that for quite a while. All right, so where are we? We just did that drawing. All right, so we are at the middle. Okay, great. I will approve it in a minute. We are at the middle of the show, so we would like to make a yarn deal, Deb. Let's do it. Let's play. Let's make a yarn deal. This was my idea to get some D-stash down. Now, I used to do a D-stash a week on the Facebook group. I would put up a picture, and you guys would enter if you wanted to and try to win some D-stash. And that was fun, too. It's hard because, you don't know what you want to do with stuff. So this way, you don't have to take it. Immediately, you can turn around and say, I want a spot on the bracket board or whatever. So if you want to win today on Let's Make a Yarn Deal, you will comment right now the favorite color and weight of yarn that you would like to win. And I'll go around the room and try to match it up with something I find. That's how the game is run. And I've been doing that one for a long time. I didn't do it when I was doing the once a month with Miss Kim. But we did other things. We did other challenges we had going. Did you guys see Kim on the live the other day? Last weekend, I believe she was with a couple other girls and they were selling amigurumis, I believe. I didn't stay long, but because I wasn't gonna buy anything. But you go to watch the live that you're interested in watching, and it wasn't holding my interest. So I just said, you know, okay, I won't interrupt, kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And by the way, I did a little bit of work on here with the lamb chop. So I have two arms. You probably saw the two arms, right? But I have a leg started. So there's the first leg started. You turn the colors around, and yeah. So lamb chop got a little work yesterday, but these things need to be done in this room. I can't do this anywhere else. I have to have complete, right? We got to do another basket like this because I like it so much. I need another one. It's a good use of 6-weight yarn because you don't need it for nothing else. We did that basket. We did a lot of live live type of things together. 22 entries, Deb says. Yeah, babe. All right. The legs are easier than the arms. Oh, okay. Well, I'm on to the legs. I want to do the head next, but it says for me to do what I'm supposed to do. I'd rather do them the way they tell me. That way I'm not going back and forth like I think I know what I'm doing and I don't. Oh, I have a step brother who comes to those weekend birthday parties and stuff, and he came on Friday night and announced that he has 3 brand new grandchildren going to make their appearance in the next different months. I think 2 in December, 1 in January, or 1 in February. I was like, oh boy. So he only has 1 grandchild right now. So he will be next year having 4. So I was thinking, well, I probably should try and make a few things up. Well, I always have things made up. But that's the kind of thing that throws me when I have to do lots all at the same time. But when I make them ahead of time, I can just go through and pick something for that person. Yeah. So that's why I like making stuff ahead of time. The shawl that we did, I haven't finished it yet. I know which one you're talking about. Um, yeah, it was time. Yeah, I haven't finished it. It's over in a basket with all those very vintage colors. Mm-hmm. Okay, we have a winner. Time in a bottle. No, no, that it was the name of a shawl. The winner is Debbie. Debbie wants number 2 in a teal colorway. Uh-huh. Number 2. Number 2. All right. Play me some Van Halen. Those of you that know. I got to get up and look for a number 2. All right. I'm looking. I'm looking. That's not going to work. Not going to work. I don't think so. I think it's going to end up being a 1 or a 3. I think I have a 2. Running with the devil. Aha! We have something. Do we do we do? Now, every week I don't think of the same thing every single, I don't, I look around and I see what I see, and then I cave in and I bring it over, and, so every week is not the same. It's always different. Okay. All right. So when you say teal to me, I think of blue, shades of blue. Okay, so shades of blue, not always the same shade. And if I see something, I say to myself, well, that's close enough, right? Goodness sakes, what's going on? Good, that's close enough. That's what I say. Lost in Time, Shaw. We got it. That's it. It is Lost in Time. I do have one of them on the hooks. It's not done. There are a lot of things in my house not done. It's fine. Okay, we're going to talk about teal yarns with Miss Debbie. And I brought out a couple of choices. Not one of them is a 2 that I can see. Super simple shawl. Yeah, we make that all the time, don't we? I use that super simple shawl for everything I don't know what to do with. And so if it's a one skein wonder or whatever, I use the super simple shawl all the time. It is perfect. I know it is not hurting me, but I am enjoying it. That's what I enjoy. Because if I want to work on something old, I just take it out and work on it. And then I say, okay, I had enough. Okay, so we have a lot of color here in front of me. The first one I'm going to offer her is Premier Serenity. This one is, the color says it is surf. SURF, surf. So it's a bluish teal. I don't know what. It is not a number 1 or 2. It's a number 1. And this is beautiful. It's 230 yards in here. Super fine. Super wash merino, 50%, 25% rayon, and 25% bamboo. And you don't have to choose this, but it is beautiful. So there's your first choice. All right, Deb. Now we'll jump to the big one. This one is a teal. I just got this from Premier Basics in my last Premier order. And this is a 3 light, right? The color on this one is turquoise. Or the third choice I found was my last, I think it was my last Mary Maxim yarn. So this one is a blue with like the shades of blue, right? And what do we got here? We've got, I guess I can't read it that way. I got to turn it. Superwash Merino. Color says blues. Okay. How much yardage do we have? You can barely read this. It's so tiny. Need a magnifying glass. Right? I don't know. It's very soft. Very pretty. All right. Anyway, it's a 1. It's sock yarn. So there's your choices. I did good. Okay, Deb, what are we getting? Got lots of blues to choose from. The third one. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the pattern that came with this and send it to you. It's a sock pattern. All right. And this is, like I said, it's beautiful. It's just one skein. It's probably 400 yards. I don't know. I can't read the dang thing. It's just too small. If I hit it in the light, maybe. 100 grams, 440 yards. There we go. Fingering weight. Yep. Okay. So I will put that together for you. Congratulations. You got some bougie yarn. No. Anyway, hopefully you will love that. Yeah. Okay, where am I now? Where am I talking about? I'm talking about what, if anything, got worked on lately. Yes. Some things did. I worked on this sweater. And this is the one that is going to be with the pink. I love this yarn and the Yarnable. So I've been using up my Yarnable. It's a big dent in it for sure. That was the June Yarnable because they had confetti. And I'm getting, oh yeah, I put on the stitch markers, the ones that we were talking about, that you put them on, you slide them on. That works wonderful. Yes, it does. I put that on there because I stuff it in the bag and, you know. Okay, so how far am I? I have made my way past the, there we go. I've made my way past that sleeve onto the body, and I'm going like crazy. Yeah, so that could be the next one that goes to like my stepbrother's newest grandchild, if there's a girl, because one of them said they already know it's a girl. So yeah, I love it. I love that confetti colorway. I love it. I just haven't picked out what button to use yet. I looked at several of them, and I think the pearl is going to end up, because all the pink colorways of buttons I have, not working out. These are There's some pink ones in here. These were the baby pastel colors from Hobby Lobby, I believe. And I don't think any of them are going to make it. I think I got to go back to the pearl color or the clear. Yeah, because it's just clashing. The colors are not what I want. So that I got some work on. And I did a little bit on the Christmas in July scarf. I worked on that a little bit. And then I did get to the next round on the hat. So here's my hat. It is done flat. And again, I connected it with one of those stitch markers. They don't move. So I am ready to start the actual pattern. And I needed to be home to do that. Obviously, I cannot do that. The book has to be with me. So, so that's the next step on that one. Maybe today or tomorrow it will get some rows. So we are on to, what are we on to now? Ask me anything within reason. I'll open up the chat and let's see, what do we got down here for invitation? We changed the look again. What the heck? Here we go. If you would like to come up and join me for 5 minutes and talk about something you're working on or shout out your channel, then you can click the link below and I'll bring you up. Oh, yes. Something else did get worked on. The textured sweater from here, the yoke part is done. The yoke part is done. This is not easy to show either. I'm getting ready to break for the sleeves on this one today, if I have a chance to work on it today. So it is really hard to show. So this one's a little bit bigger. This is 6 to 12 months. So there's your textured yoke. And this is where it comes together. And I added the dark color to the first row of the dark color. So we're going to get some sleeves here pretty soon. And then it's going to be on the home stretch, right? To no more color work or whatever you want to call it, textured. So this was fairly easy. Yep. And again, I did videotape yesterday of me giving you a close-up of this. So you're going to see that because I want to do those shorts. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I did get some work done on that. And that could be a gift. It will be. All of these items are going to end up being gifts. You know they are. So they're starting to give you crowns for the top chatters and stuff like that. Yep, I agree. They just started doing that. So, and then yesterday, is Beverly here? I think she is. Anyway, yesterday I showed another start. You know how some yarns or some patterns just force you, just call you, come here, look at me, you need to start this. Well, I'll tell you what. That happened to me. Beverly did that. She sent me a a post or a message last Sunday, and it was the half double crochet corner to corner. So I did start a new blanket with that, and you would have seen it in yesterday's July vlog. And Sherry, if you look back on vlog day number 9, I give you that pattern. It is very vanilla pattern, and yeah, it I tell you that I'm doing it because of the skein of yarn and changing and making that because of that skein. But yeah, it's on number 9, vlog 9. Anyway, so yesterday I showed you that I started a blanket with the yarn from Ice, and I'm telling you, this yarn, it has got that pattern in it that you don't know what it's gonna do or whatever. And maybe in single crochet, if we could stand to do single crochet for that long of period of time, it might come out to be amazing. Or knitted it in, straighten it, but I'm not going to. I'm going to use the C to C half double crochet as you saw yesterday. And oh my goodness, look. This is great. It's going to be fine. It's going to be colorful. It's going to have like little rosebuds or something looking through it. Whatever. I don't care. Just do it. I didn't need to start anything new, did I? No. But we got new babies coming, right? We got new babies coming. So somebody needs this. Somebody's going to want this. So I'm excited. I'm going to do 2 skeins and then start the decrease and do 2 more skeins. So we'll see how big it is. Whatever way, it's going to be great. And the name of this yarn, I don't know if they make it anymore, but they probably do. Who knows? Baby Wool Design. So you have to go to Ice Yarns and put in Baby Wool Design to see if there's any more, right? I know. It's beautiful. It has a little wool in it, but it's soft and it's nice. And people made blankets for babies and sweaters for babies out of wool for years and years and years. So I don't have a problem with it. All right. Let's see. How about our last draw of the day, Deb? How about marking the chat if you want to win a spot on that bracket board, something out of the basket, or either one of these teal sock yarn or the DK. Put it in the comments after the mark, and we'll see what and who gets what. Okay. Trying to make sure that I showed you everything. It's okay. I'm doing vlog a day, right? Show whatever I'm working on vlog a day. If I don't work on it, then I'm not going to show it. So hopefully you will enjoy that. You have been enjoying that. Yeah, that Premier Yarn Haul was a really good deal. All of those yarns were $2. And they're all brand new yarns. They're beautiful. I can match and mix and match with whatever, as long as it's DK. And the Dottie was $4. I did look at my receipt. So the whole entire bag was $35. So that was a good haul, I think. I did not put one in for the Knit Picks summer sale. I was going to and I didn't. I probably should. I don't know. Like I need it, right? I don't. But it's fun. Yeah. Oh. The last thing is yesterday, I also started a C2C washcloth, and I had at least half or more of that skein left. You saw how much skein was left. But as I was doing the washcloth and I finished it, I did do a little, about 7.5 inches, and then I started the border, and I ran out of the green halfway through the border. So I said, what do I do now? I'm only halfway, but I can't, So I ripped it back. I ripped the border back, and I took a white and bordered it in white instead. And it came out awesome. I like it. This corner to corner half double crochet washcloth is awesome. All you got to do is watch yesterday's vlog number 12 to get started. And if you know corner to corner, then you know how to do the decreases. But yeah, look at that texture. Love it. Love it. So that'll go with the other part of the set. And I used up all the yarn. And I got a finished item and everything. So yeah, I love it. It is perfect. It's half double crochet corner to corner. So you need that color green. Well, isn't this the Kelly? I have some left over from the ones that you have given me. Let me see what color it is. This one was the Capri Echo Cotton. Frida, I have a little bit left of that Capri if you want it. But I didn't have another skein of the green, a whole one, so I couldn't, and I wasn't gonna take it from the skein back there that belongs to the winner. No. So I guess we have a winner. Latoya, but I don't know what she wants. I'm interested in knowing that. Oh, it looks different made up. It's not the same. It's that this is the green Premier Home Cotton Green. But yeah, it definitely gives that. I love it. This is beautiful. Anyway, I have that Capri left over. If you need it, let me know. Something out of the pink basket. Okay. Latoya wins, and she wants something out of here. All right, so I usually put in here as tools and stitch markers and stuff. So did you see something in there that you wanted before? You must have. Everyone's like, what's in there? I got, what do they call these? Labels. Made with love labels. I've got needle stoppers. Needle stoppers, a boy needle gauge. I got more needle stoppers. These are daisies and the leaves that go with them. I got this is for making a stocking with a handle on it that we did last Christmas, and some beads to put on the tassels. And then we have a bunch of stitch markers in here. These are the light bulb ones from Hooks and Needles. Then we have more needle stoppers, and we have more needle stoppers. These are all sets. I put in the big one and the little one in these sets. And then one set of lambs left, I believe. And then we have these are beautiful too. They're all beautiful. And then one last little kit. It's a Kwai kit. It is a stitching kit for Halloween. It was in one of the yarnables. I throw that kind of stuff in here. Okay. What was in there that you wanted, Latoya? Okay, so that whole thing, this whole thing. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. All right. Congratulations. I will send everything out sometime during the week. I got 3 winners today. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, this little jar might be, it might cost me more. So maybe I will do this. I will put these in a bag and take the stitch marker case and do this with it. I'm going to try it and see if that works. It's hard shipping stuff. You don't know how to bag anything. And then Shara says hers was out in the rain, and I'm like, oh, you know, you feel bad because these I can't get anymore. If you win something from Christi's Closet, it's probably not going to be able to be purchased. So they say you want to put insurance on it or something, and I'm like, it's a $5 item, however you can't replace it, so we're not going to probably make them pay us back if we can prove they lost it or whatever. Anyway. Oh dear, I know, it's crazy, but mailmen don't want to work. They don't want to. They just want the paycheck, I think. Not all of them. Not all of them. Don't throw daggers. But, you know, it seems like so many times that I'm getting things back at the office. And I'm like, the address is right. People say they don't get their bills. They don't get. All right. I guess if everybody is got all the questions are done, right? Nobody's got any other questions? So that's good. Did you get your last thing that I sent you? You should have by now. I sent out, I think, 8 or 9 items right before 4th of July, and all of you should have gotten everything by now. All of the last everything. Because I'm not usually behind. But that week I was, because I was waiting for all the people to claim. So the 4th of July shipping went out Thursday instead of Monday of that week. But you should all have your stuff by now. All right. Well, if there's no questions, nothing else to say, I'm going to get myself working on. Oh, okay. You didn't open it yet. Oh, okay. All right. Well, happy birthday again. Of course, I didn't send that as a birthday gift. I sent it as a winning thing. So anyway, take a moment out of each day. Be creative. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.